The last hours of my relaxing time in Hauptstadt der Bewegung, Munich, the place where I have been living most of my time. I had my job career and I moved to Berlin before millennium, after my long time traveling companion died. Well, it's time to start the big showdown, to go to court with that parts of this maximum crime against any rights to live, my right to live, my right to live my way. It is going on now in the 11th year. The first 5 years, totally preventable ruin, stopped very close to exiters. All preventable with intolerance, FDA approval, January 8, USA. It was never looked for. Dr. Duff and his slaves were waiting until encephalitis has grown into the brain scans. That is standard in this ugly hospital to die. In my case it was 2/11, March and April, exact diagnosis. Nothing has been done until August 12. And then I had the luck, the only person had the luck, to get out to the outside barrack. And Oskar Schindler, alias Moll, made the resistance profile, said it to his slave owner. He gave it to me and it instantly worked. Well protocoled, even reported to a Dutch judge on March 5, 13. But then, 1 month later, she got a phone call. Mr. Meyer is leaving to Tertianum Berlin, a senior citizen residence with good food and tender loving care. All prepared, and she shouted back. The same day I went to this residence, of course without success. She wrote a letter to Judas Umat, and from this time on, she was could trust him totally. While he was the tool with the Blanke formula, with the underwriting of his boss. So, officially, my Oskar Schindler acted against me. Hello, Merle. What do you think about not taking care of me and your slave acting against me, even still 2015? That's horrendous. And all the German medical society keeps silent. They want to keep me shut my mouth. But I am thinking of many people who should have this option available too. And not using this option causes death. A long time accompanied by Cobra, Berit Neubert, the KZ lady, for the people to die in Auschwitz-Caro, directly all delivered from AFK. Dr. Arosty is still a leading physician. He has all his slaves around. The rest of the gay community, doctors in Berlin, are still delivering. The people are getting out of their mind. Only one person thought to be dead came back at the end of 2015, confronted Moll and the evil king once again in his secretary. He jumped out. You are banned here, and you here. This is my enemy. Besides many other people, for example, the nasty little Schwuchtel at Corradomo, an alibi Schwuchtel. He was one of the loudest people at the gang against me to squeeze me out in Niebuhr. Anyway, I made my way in an outrageous way. It's documented on my traveling subdomains. It's time to act. I need support, perhaps from the United States. They have the power to resist. That doesn't work here in Germany. Even the AIDS support group said, "Oh, get back to your nursery. Then we can make money out of you." I made it the other way. As you can see in the documents, 3 months after the most horrible days of my life, I was squeezed out as labeled lunatic. Everybody could do anything with me. I had my apartment where I have to go back on Monday after putting my Jenny to Deggendorf because she has some frequent malfunctions. The way the traveling hero and hero to survive has managed really everything. He knows everything from the basic of this crime, the time that this option to survive for people with AIDS and encephalitis after chemotherapy opened the way to life again. I got it really at the very last second, and after that, Cobra could direct me into the most evil crime that ever a person survived. And because I survived this horrendous crime, now the whole German law system wants to kill me. That's the absolute horror of a state going back to its past, but even more evil than the past. It's only to have the king of lymphoma still sitting on his bloody throne. Oh dear, how deep are you down?